It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is a Wednesday morning, bright and breezy. We're making history. Oh man, I'm so excited to have this man next to us right here, Dantanio Goodman, who, like Leanne said earlier on, is bringing the spirit of Michael Jackson back to life in all sorts of ways in a spectacular show called MJ History Show, and it's great to have him here on our Feel Good Breakfast Show. Come on, South Africa, get in here! Ladies and gentlemen, he's here! Dantanio, Michael Jackson! Woo! Neighbors, good to have you here, man.
It's so good to have you on the show. Now, I heard that you fell in love with Michael Jackson and everything that he was at a very young age. Can you tell me what it was about Michael Jackson that just kind of made you gravitate towards him so?
Well, I think, you know, starting at the age of 9 is quite a sensitive age.
Yeah.
However, it's all the things, you know, it's his element of perfection, his humanitarian works, and just the fact that he was so unique.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, to this day, there's people still emulating him if you look at all the other artists. But just his uniqueness, his dedication to his art, and his level of perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that about Michael Jackson, really.
And this show that you execute with such passion has brought you so much success and has seen you travel around the world to some of the biggest stages and entertain thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of crowds. What have been some of your highlights during this show?
Well, it's always great to, I mean, it's such an honor and a dream come true and a privilege to travel the world and to show the world your talent. The highlight, there's so many to mention. But I can tell you this, when we did New Zealand, we performed in a city called Christchurch.
Yeah.
And it was one of the biggest arenas that I've ever seen.
Wow.
And after the show, we have a meet and greet. And the fans lined up, and I kid you not, for an hour and a half, meeting me and taking pictures. And people were crying and just saying good, positive, and sharing positive energy. So that was a really strong highlight for me, you know, to have those people stand in that queue after watching the a 2-hour show.
Sure. That is absolutely incredible. Now, a bit earlier on, you spoke about Michael Jackson's professionalism, his uniqueness.
For sure.
What is the process like of preparing to become Michael? Because I can imagine there's quite a few elements that need to take place before you can step onto the stage looking like this.
Wow, I think it takes everything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, from your physicality to your mental state, to your emotional state, to your focus. Because, you know, when you sing, you really got to sing. And when you dance, you can't go halfway. You got to really dance.
Yeah.
It's just all those things. Someone mentioned to me, how do you get to sing like Michael Jackson? And it's just years and years of practice. I mean, the preparation doesn't start in the dressing room. It doesn't start 2 months ago. As I said, I started when I was 9 years old.
Wow.
So your whole life prepared you for this?
It's become part of me now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you don't think anymore.
That was actually going to be my next question, because this is so much a part of you. Do you ever find yourself lost in it? And sometimes unable to kind of separate the you from the MJ?
I think that's the blessing that I have, to be able to separate, because away from the makeup and the costume, I'm still Dantanio. You know, I'm still a singer-songwriter. Luckily for me, or fortunately for me, I can walk in a shopping mall and no one will notice or recognize me as Dantanio. However, when I'm dressed like this, like if I go to media or to a shopping mall like this, it's pandemonium. It's crazy. But it's important to live in balance, and that's what I always try to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
I literally have goosebumps right now. What can we expect from the show?
Oh, wow. What I want to say on that is that Michael Jackson's music has become generational.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that everybody in 2019 still listens to Michael Jackson.
100%.
You know, so we want to continue the legacy, and we want to bring the concert experience to the fans. Some of the fans have never seen Michael Jackson live, you know. So that's what the Michael Jackson History Show is about. We want to give the fans a Michael Jackson experience, and we like to encourage them to come out and really share that magic with us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, it's going to be a magical one and a fantastic one. If you haven't yet got your tickets, do so. It's at the Artscape Theatre in Cape Town from the 17th of January until the 10th of February. Tickets are available online. Go and get them if you haven't seen the show yet. And if you've seen it, go and see it again, because I'm pretty sure one Michael Jackson experience is certainly not the same as another, and it's going to be so much worth it. Thank you for joining us, and cannot wait to hear you sing and see you perform on our Feel Good Breakfast.
Just gonna
One
hold
more
your
time,
arm.
South Africa, South Africa, Dantanio.